What's up mga ka-livestock? Andito ulit tayo sa ating 20 days challenge at saka andito tayo sa day 6. So yung question sender natin ngayon ay galing kay Sir Alan Somar from Banaba, Bawan, Batangas, Philippines. So, ano po ba ang opsyon na di makadedesign na ang B0 para di manghina o magkasipon? So, common to na nangyari pag yung cow ay di tinanggap o hindi nag-imprint sa kanyang anak due to hormonal imbalances, no? So isa pa ding dahilan ay yung cow ay namatay, no? So it boils down to calf management. Yung mga calf ay hindi magsusurvive in a long time kung wala yung mga ina nila, no? So first and foremost, pag nangyari to sa mga baka nyo, if they savage your cow, then it's up to us. It's up to you, no? To raise that calf or to take care of that calf o palakihin niyang baka o palakihin niyang B0 kasi mamamatay yan eventually pag pinabayaan lang natin. So yung isi-share natin ngayon o yung i-discuss natin ngayon ay yung mga key areas kung paano how to raise an orphan calf, no? So what are the key areas, no? So let's do this. Yung unang i-secure natin ay yung shelter niya. So you should provide a warm, safe, and secure area. Bakit warm, safe, and secure? What are those? What are the considerations? Warm because the calves have a very sensitive thermoregulation. So hindi sila magaling na ibalik sa normal yung temperatura ng katawan nila. So calves have difficulty in regulating their body temperature because they're just day one of their lives. So number 2 is safe. Why safe? Because they are very susceptible to other animals such as dogs, especially dogs, because they taste very sweet. They taste very sweet in the smell of dogs. So especially in the field, on my experience, a day-old calf is a favorite snack of feral dogs. And secure. Just again, it's the same issue with the safe environment because secure, because when calves are born, especially with orphaned, they tend to have an accident. They fall, they get stuck in the pits, mahulog sila sa mga hukay or sa mga ma-injure sila sa mga terrain. So if you provide a warm, safe, and secure areas, especially provide beddings, kasi pag pinabayaan natin sila na wala silang malapagan na warm, or if we don't provide warm beddings, then the ground will mostly absorb their body heat, causing hypothermia, and they die, no? In just a matter of hours they die. And also avoid cold stress. When we first have a day-old orphan calf, we provide a warm, safe, and secure shelter, and also the beddings, and especially protect our calves from the cold stress because they easily get pneumonia. So that's the first key in dealing orphan calves. And so another key factor in taking care of orphan calves is that we provide nourishment through milk replacers. So it is first and foremost a priority to within 24 hours to 72 hours the calf must intake the colostrum. If never hindi siya available, we should give a milk to the calf to ensure its survival. So how much milk would we give? Look, ilang amount ba yung gatas na ibibigay natin? So the amount of milk you're going to give the calf per day is 10% of its birth weight. So if it weighed 10 kilograms, the 10% of 10 is 1. So you give the calf 1 kilogram of milk per day, an interval of 2 to 3 hours. Less than a month, our interval of milk is 2 to 3 hours. Pag na reach niyang 1 month of age, then we should give 3 times a day. And if it reaches 2 months, we can give twice a day. no? So we can win the calf at the age of 3 to 4 months, no? So pwede na siya ma-win, and by that time we should have introduced the calf to eating grass, no? Or grains, no? So another option is that kung hindi masyado pabor yung bottle feeding, ay bucket feeding, no? So introduce yung milk sa bucket, but make sure na yung buckets ay very clean. Also, another point to consider is we provide free access of clean drinking water, kasi curious yung mga calf. Pag ilagay lang natin sa gilid, we put in the corner, due to their curiosity, they explore it, and when they realize that oh, this is water, this is nice to drink, so they educate themselves in drinking water because they need water to survive. And when our calves have reached age na kumakain na sila, they can eat grains or they can eat feeds, our main concern is the formulation of our feeding. So it should have 60% legume as a source of protein, and 40% grass as a source of carbohydrates. So consider din natin na yung feeding at nutrition ng ating mga calf ay complete with high protein ration, calcium and phosphorus, kasi they are growing on their own. So wala yung assistance ng mother. So pwede rin tayo mag-supplement ng vitamins A, D, E. At saka yung sa experience ko, nag-supplement ako ng iron on day 3. Kasi calf orphaned yan, no? And isa pang i-consider din natin is yung once na stable na yung calf natin na orphan, is we watch for the disease conditions, no? Number 1 yan na i-consider natin ay parasitism, because they are not very resilient compared to calves which have mothers, so they grow on their own. So one thing to consider is parasitism, and so we should take note of the deworming schedule of our calves, of our orphan calves, and also check for the navel, because orphan calves are prone to infection, because the mother is not there taking care of looking after the calf. I-consider natin yung diarrhea, parasitism, at navel infection, and also consider the respiratory infections, because orphan calves are very prone to respiratory infections. And another thing to consider is the external parasites. Not only ticks, but orphan calves are prone to fleas and mosquitoes. So consider that in your program of taking care of your calf. So when in due time, our orphan calves will have a feeding schedule. So you'd better stick to the feeding schedule. They are intelligent. They will learn that they have an on-time schedule. And some calves na some orphan calves gets adjusted well. As early as 6 weeks they started eating grass, but as late as 8 weeks they started eating grass. Our goal for the orphan calves is to assist it until such time it is able to eat grass, because calves are very, very, very weak in the stage when they are still milking. So that's about it. So shoutout nga pala kay Kambaka. Si Kambaka is a orphan calf that was raised by goats. So shout out to Kambaka, and thank you for being with me for this day 6, and I hope we can see each other on day 7. So thank you, and as always, glory to God.